This is a Tape Deck podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to Inside the Runner Studio. This is your host, Tom, and with me, as always, are Aaron, Michael, and Diana.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys.
Sorry, that was my bad.
No,
I didn't realize
Aaron,
Michael had hit record,
It's fine.
and I went on a tangent.
No, this isn't about that. I am intimidated
Oh.
because it's like Halley's Comet. We have two Stovers on this particular podcast right now.
This is true.
It's like the planets aligned. It's like you can see Saturn behind the moon.
It's like a double rainbow.
It's like a double rainbow. Like
I just loved when you guys saw each other constantly at springtime, and every time you saw each other, you just hear Stover.
So, without further ado, we would like to introduce our friend Alli. Hi, Alli.
Hi, guys.
Are you guys related?
No, I don't think so.
Not that we know of.
But I think I told you when we were at Springtime Surprise at the really cold pool party after party that my family's last name when we came to this country was not Stover. We changed it when we got here. But I'm proud to be a Stover, and I'm proud to know a Stover. And
Look at Diana's face.
Stop. Let me just have my moment.
I feel like I'm being punished because I didn't change my name. I feel like
No, not at all. That's not what I'm saying. So, Alli, you know the drill. We are going to ask you some running-related questions, some non-running-related questions. But before we do, can you kind of introduce yourself and then tell us how long you've been a runner and what got you into running?
All right. I'm Alli. I'm from York, PA. What got me into running back in maybe 2007 or something like that, one of my instructors at the gym was doing a warrior dash. She's like, want to do a mud run with us? And I did, and it was tons of fun. And then I did a few other 5Ks with her, and then I stopped running, and then I picked up running, and then I stopped running. And finally, in 2022, I decided that was the year I was going to run my first half marathon, and I was doing it at Disney, and I've been running since then, very consistently, doing my training and 3 days a week. So, yeah.
Oh, that's
Nice.
amazing.
That's awesome. We also thank you very much for the advertisement at Bird in Hand.
Yes.
We
You
understand.
made our episode art with that one.
Yeah.
I
love it.
tried. Greg told me that you're busting my balls about the visor. I was like, all right, I got this.
You know what?
I made a little sign.
It's nothing but love for our friends at Rise and Run, including Greg, I guess.
Something just happened in the Run Disney community, and I think I commented, I blame Greg for this on something, and I don't remember where it was. Oh, I think it was the course change. Everybody was flipping out.
Yeah. I was gonna say I remember seeing you say it on the page, and I can't remember what it was.
I blame Greg for this.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, it seems accurate.
He has a lot of sway in the community.
He does.
Yep. Awesome.
All right, so we are going to jump into the running-related questions, and Diana has our first.
I always love this question because it's always insane. So, when someone finds out you're a runner, Alli, what's the most common thing they ask you?
Usually it's why or do I really like it?
Yep.
Do you really like the thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily like the training aspect of it, but I really do like the races in itself. I really do like those. So if I could just not have to train, it'd be great. But
I
feel like
that would be
that's
the
the
dream.
love. Yeah, that's the love-hate relationship with running, right? Like you want the satisfaction of the payoff, and you remember that feeling and the dopamine you get from finishing and crossing that finish line, and it somehow makes you stupid enough to sign up for another one.
Yes, stupid enough is sometimes the right answer.
That's true.
You get to the end of the training cycle, and you're like, "This is the last one. This is it. No more." And then, I think you're right, Aaron. It's that dopamine at the finish
Yeah.
line where you're like, well, here we go
Yeah.
again.
Michael's at the end of his training cycle. He's been in a real grumpy.
Yeah, I mean, I generally like the training more than the races, though, which is weird.
Well, you're a weirdo. Moving on.
I'm in that place now where I like training. It's just I've had excessive training for a while, so it's a little much. But yeah.
All right. What is your favorite thing to see or have at an aid station?
So I learned at Burdenham with the Italian ice, the Rita's Italian ice at the aid station.
Yeah.
That was pretty fabulous. So I could take that at, I think, when it's hot. I don't know if I want that in the cold months, but when it's hot, at every aid station.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a legit good thing to have.
There
in
was
a
one
summer
year
race.
that they ran out of it that I ran it.
Yeah, I
And
know.
that
Greg
was real sad.
too. And it was just a little shot glass worth of Italian ice, but it was still nice. It was something different that you don't normally see on a race course. So
Yeah.
I actually really liked that.
I love that.
And it was the Amish children that gave you it, wasn't it?
I think they were just regular people that gave us that one.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Okay.
it? Did you get the wooder?
Yeah, I don't
station?
really like they kind of sounded like this is gonna
Children
sound
of the Corn?
yes.
Yeah, they're not as fast when they say it. They're like,
Water.
yeah, it's unsettling.
Water. It
Yes.
freaks me out.
I didn't really like it actually.
Fantastic. I love it.
That's fun. We gotta go back.
Don't worry, they're never gonna hear it. They're Amish.
Right.
So, do you use a training plan or coach when preparing for a race, or do you wing it?
I used to wing it, and I realized that doesn't work. So I do use a coach. She's on that other podcast. So yeah, I need somebody to tell me exactly how many miles I need to run each day, or I'm just gonna be like, I'll do 3 today, I'll do tomorrow. So I need
That's
something
fair.
what to run, where I'm not running anything consistently.
Yeah.
That's good.
Training plan based on vibes is usually what I do. So
Yeah.
I think this is me, right?
Yes.
All right. What piece of running gear, fuel, or shoes have you tried that just didn't work out?
Brooks. I don't like Brooks.
Oh.
They give me shin splints.
I've heard that from people.
I don't know if it's because every time I go, they put me in Ghosts. I've never tried any of the other ones, but I don't like Brooks.
Okay.
Interesting.
What are you in, Hoka's?
Yeah. I was in Saucony's because I overperny and I needed the arch support, but then I went to a Fleet Feet and they put me on that little machine that scans your feet, and they're like, how about we do Hoka's with an insert? So I still have that arch support, but I don't have the stiffness of the shoe, and I like them right now.
Gotcha.
But I had to get a new pair and they changed the model, and I'm not so sure why?
Every single time they
Why?
make changes to things that people actually liked, it's like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, I don't understand why they have to change them, and it's every year, or is it more often than that?
I don't know. It feels like every year. They should
Yeah.
just release more colors. Like, that's all they have to do, and people would buy. Like,
And I got
have
stuck
seasonal colors or something.
Right, I got stuck with white. I don't want white shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, I want white shoes depending on my costume.
Yeah, but I want colors. I don't want white. I don't want black, and I don't want gray.
Yeah, see, I do white and black a lot because whatever costume I'm doing, oftentimes it matches if I'm doing Run Disney Race.
Right.
So I always have a pair of black and white on hand.
Yeah, but not for
Good
your
idea,
regular
though.
day-to-day. Yeah.
I do like mine to match my costumes too. Sometimes I will wear shoes that are not for running because they match my costume.
Same.
I have not done that.
I've only done. Well, no, I can't say I've only. I
would do it for a 5K. I wouldn't do it for anything more than that. I once walked a 5K in Ufos.
Oh,
Yeah, how'd that work out for you, Aaron?
Yeah, let's talk
That's
about how
fine.
that worked. No, yeah, remember you walked that one loop at Loopy and Ufos, and you
Oh
ended
well,
up
that
with
was different.
stress fracture.
Yeah, but that was different. That was because I already had the stress fracture,
All right.
so it just made it worse.
That's fair.
A flying pig, though, I walked in the 5K in Ufos.
Oh, okay. That was safe 5K.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can walk around Disney parks and do more mileage in UFOs. They're fine.
I
That's
agree.
fair.
I
That's
agree.
fair.
That's fair. Oh, I always like people's reaction to this. If you had to run a race that was all uphill or all downhill, which would you choose?
Downhill in a second. There's actually one in Washington State that I want to do. Maybe it's the Jack and Jill downhill, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of that.
But definitely downhill for me.
They have all the ones. Revel has all those
Yeah.
ones that are all downhill. Man, I think you might talk about quad busting though.
I mean,
Yeah.
halfway through, I might be regretting it, but it sounds magical right now.
Yeah. I feel like you'd kind of regret it afterwards, but like while you're doing it, it would be fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds good in theory, I suppose.
As someone who did an all uphill race this summer,
Oh yeah, Mount Washington.
I don't know where I'm sitting on that. I feel like maybe I would choose downhill.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine like your butt like after going uphill the whole time, just like the pain just in the back of your legs.
I ran a race this past weekend that was it was an out and back, so I mean obviously everything went down, came back up, but it felt like most of it was uphill, and the one hill I swear came out of the depths of hell. It was like a mile straight up steep hill, and almost everybody was walking it, and they're walking it like bent over because it was that steep. I was like,
oh man.
The race director must have truly hated runners to make
Everyone
that
just looks mad.
It was terrible.
All right, moving into the random questions. What is your favorite breakfast food?
I was thinking about this one. I like something sweet, so I don't care if it's a Hershey bar, a donut, sometimes like waffles or pancakes like that with syrup. But I want.
Do you like the ones that are like the cannoli stuffed and like all the okay? Yeah, when you said sweet, I wasn't sure where we were going with that.
Do you guys have Sheets around you?
Yeah.
So Sheets has those cinnamon dippers or cinnamon pockets. So they come with the Cinnabon icing. So I could anything sweet. It doesn't have to be healthy and it doesn't have to be breakfast food. I just want something sweet when I wake up in the morning.
Gotcha.
I feel that.
real
I had
answer.
apple cider donuts for breakfast this morning. So
Tis the season.
yep.
What is your favorite brewery, winery, cidery, if you have one?
So I don't drink. So there's that. Yeah.
I'm going to choose a different question.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We did that one last one.
Super?
Oh. Do you have a recurring dream or nightmare?
I don't, but I dream a lot. I dream probably every night, but a lot of times I can't remember what I dreamt about, but I don't think they're ever the same dream. But I do dream a lot, and it usually wakes me up.
Yes.
Oh.
But you don't remember them?
No, and that makes me mad too. So I'm like, sometimes when I first wake up, I'm like, oh, I want to remember that, and then come morning, I don't remember it, but it's woken
just
me up.
gone.
You remember for the first like 2 minutes you're lying in bed and then it's gone forever.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. That's what happens to me. I have extremely vivid dreams every single night. But
I do too, but I remember mine.
Oh, I don't ever remember mine.
No, I very rarely remember mine too. It wakes me up enough that I have to get up and go to the bathroom, which makes me mad too. But
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I remember mine. I always think it's strange that when people say that they have vivid dreams but don't remember them. I'm like, but if they were vivid, how do you not remember it? But I've always remembered my dreams.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of recurring ones too.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had recurring dreams. I don't remember if I did.
What is your best idea for a new invention?
I don't know. That was a hard one when I would say maybe something that would take my laundry from the washer and dryer and fold it and put it all away for me because it just sits in the laundry baskets and I hate putting it away.
I would invest in that.
We have what you call a floor drobe, where at some point our dirty and our clean clothes just
meld
into one because we never put them away, and then you couldn't find what you needed, so you dumped it on the floor, and then you're not sure which pile was clean and which one was dirty, and so then you just rewash it, and the cycle starts all over again.
Yep, and then it's such a big pile of stuff. They're like, I don't really feel like putting it away.
Yeah. I was doing laundry in the middle of the day today, and it made it out of the dryer and onto the couch for like 2 hours before I did anything.
No, mine's still in the dryer. right now.
Oh, is
from
it?
today.
Oh,
What?
As
gotta
long
come
as it's
out.
as
I
long as
know
it's in
it's
the
gotta come
dryer,
out.
it's
Right.
fine.
Better
Like,
the dryer than the washer.
It's
Yeah.
the washer where I have to rewash
Oh,
everything.
yes.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's fine.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
annoyed because Connor put his laundry in there, so now it's got to come out before they can put it in the dryer.
Now,
It'll be okay.
That's just let Connor fold your underpants. That's what happens.
Punishment.
That's punishment. All right. I have the next question. Are you a selfie person or a photo of your journey type?
I'm a little bit of both, but probably more photo of the journey than the selfie. We do throw them in there, but more taking pictures of other things.
did you take any pictures of camels when you were at Bird in Hand?
Absolutely. And actually, they were selfies, so.
Nice. Very nice.
I still don't believe that these camels exist at Bird in Hand. I've done Bird in Hand 3 or 4 times, and I've still never seen a camel.
You run. Did you do the 5K and the half? We ran half on both days.
Yeah.
No.
I know there was a guy, Rob, that was with us, and he said he didn't see them on the 5K. And I mean, we ran the same little lane. It's a little.
Aaron,
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
it's the little, like dirt road.
This is like a dolphin situation, Tom.
That's
yes.
what I was exactly
Yes.
about to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew where you were going with that. This feels like
Yep.
the dolphin situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a fancy dinner or hole in the wall with great local food kind of gal?
Hole in the wall with great local food. I do not like to get dressed up, and I'm a picky eater. I will eat steak and stuff like that, but I would much rather be a hole in the wall where I can wear my hoodie and some capris.
Amen.
There you go.
Leggings
All right.
forever.
Yep. Yes.
We are going to head into the James Lipton Memorial questions and start off with what is your favorite word?
I don't know. I was thinking about that. I'm not sure I have a favorite word. I asked my husband, and he said I say so a lot instead of people say Like a lot of people will say is
Yeah,
and he said I say so a lot. And I was like, I don't even know if that's true. But
And even if it is true, it might not be your favorite word.
right.
Yeah, it's just something you say a lot.
Right. So I don't. So see, I'm gonna set it there. I don't know if I have a favorite non-swear word.
That is
Yeah.
Fair.
do you have a least favorite word?
Schmutz.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good.
I
one.
like the word schmutz. When you got a little schmutz on your face.
Yeah. Nope.
I appreciate it.
I do love that. I talk to the dog in Yiddish a lot.
Shamil, Shemazel.
So, what?
Sorry, Jack just attacked Ollie. That was totally Jack this time.
Aaron,
Unprovoked
Aaron,
cat
Aaron, I
fighting.
need you to focus. Allie, I apologize.
Ollie just tried to hop up
This
on
would
the bed
never
and Jack
this would
went,
never happen on Rise and Run. They run a tight
Oh my
ship
God.
over
No,
there.
Bob runs a tight ship over
Bob
there.
runs a tight ship. This would never happen. One of
They're
their
having a showdown now.
one of their 14 hosts would have corrected Aaron by now.
The way the two of them are staring at each other now is hilarious. Okay, sorry.
All right. So, Allie, what turns you on?
Adventure or new experiences. I like to travel a lot, and when we go new places, adventure and new experiences, seeing new things. There's so much out there. I don't want to just see York.
Yeah.
And what turns you off?
Know-it-alls, or people that like to name drop, and rude people too, but people that just think they're better than everybody else, or they like to one-up you.
You could have just said Greg.
I was going to say, did you hear that, Greg?
But I understand what you mean. Like, yeah, it's, it's fine.
Catching strays.
It's so unwarranted. That's what makes it funny.
Greg is the nicest person I've ever met. Like, there's no hate at all.
Oh, God. I don't even know how the major trolling even began, but
I think it's because he's so nice that it makes it easy. Probably.
Poor guy.
That would be my guess.
Poor guy.
All right. I always love this question, Allie. What is your favorite, or what sound or noise do you love?
The Main Street Electrical Parade.
Row Hoedown.
I
Yeah.
love that, and I have it from when it was leaving. We went down to Disney on a spur just to see like one of the last parades, and I have it on my phone. And every once in a while, I pull it up, and I'm like, that sound is magical in more ways than one.
Yeah, that was like my childhood sound.
Yep,
that
mine
and,
too. Yeah,
Spectrum Magic
Yep,
between the two
yep.
of them. Yeah.
Oh, so good. And then, what sound or noise do you hate?
Snoring.
Amen.
Ugh.
I apologize.
Earplugs.
I hate it. I don't care who it is. The kids, the dog, my husband. I hate it. I hate snoring.
See, I don't mind when my cats make the little like snore noise and you can hear it, but when Michael does it,
Ugh. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
It's not as cute, but when our dog, man, it's adorable.
Yeah.
Nope. Because that usually wakes me up. Because usually when she's snoring, I'm supposed to be sleeping, and then she wakes me up because she's loud.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Back to the dog, and she's not very smart.
All right. What is your favorite curse word?
I mean, I kind of like them all, but
Is it
Don't we all?
schmutz?
it all depends on the moment. I do drop the F-bomb a lot, but dickhead and jackass are one of my two.
Those are good.
You know
Dickhead
what?
is so underrated, man.
Right.
It's a classic.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It is a
I actually
great
haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
It's such a great descriptor, though.
Right. Yeah. And like you can put different emphasis on it and can make it mean not so hateful or hateful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine if you were like in the grocery store and you accidentally cut someone off and they were like, dickhead? I'd be like, all right, yeah, I deserve that. And I apologize. Somehow it bites harder than like the real bad words.
Yeah. Yeah. What profession would you like to attempt?
So my degree is in marine biology, and here, living in York, PA, I've never used my degree.
You don't say. It's not a lot of ocean in York, PA.
Right. I have not ever used it, so something in the ocean where I'm not just like on a boat doing scientific stuff, where I'm actually in the ocean with the critters.
You're one of like the small group of people who went out and got a degree in one of like the 3 jobs we knew existed when we were kids.
Yes.
It was like policeman, fireman, marine biologist, and like teacher. Like those were like the only jobs people knew about.
That's true.
I wanted to work at SeaWorld, and then I went away to college and became a little closer with my parents, and Joe, my husband's business was here and our family was here, and I was like, well, guess
I'm staying here.
You're gonna pivot.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
What profession would you not like to do?
Working with old people.
Yeah.
I worked with kids. I worked in a daycare for almost 20 years, and I could change those diapers, but I couldn't. And it's pretty much the same mentality, but I could not.
Yeah.
I could not work in a nursing home.
Yeah, it's got to be tough.
It's gotta be tough.
And those are some special people. Thank God we have them. I am not one of them.
That's fair. All right, so Alli, I think we really appreciate you. This has been fantastic. I get the privilege of asking you our final question, but before I do, again, you're amazing. So Alli, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I don't know. Like, I was thinking about that. I asked my husband, he's like, just tell him you want to hear God say, sup, bitch. That's what I want him to say.
I would love that.
Can you imagine, like...
It's just like, hey, queen.
Like you pass away and then you find out that heaven actually exists, and you get there and it's all bright lights and everything, and there's all this angelic music, and then it's like, sup, bitch.
I mean, I don't know. It kind of fits my
I
personality.
like how Tom
awesome.
painted the scenario.
I love it.
Just saying. I love it.
I would not be offended by that. So,
hey, are there any shout outs you'd like to give? Any parting words of wisdom?
I don't think so. When I'm put on the spot like that, I'm like, I got nothing. So I got nothing.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're
What-
so happy to have you.
What's your
I
next?
know,
What's your
fun.
next race?
Wine and dine.
Wine and dine. Very nice.
God, I'm jealous of your themes.
Uh,
Yeah,
and
so am I.
you guys aren't going?
No, I'll be in New York City
Oh, you're doing that one.
running the
doing-
stupid New York City marathon that I'm undertrained for.
Oh, I'm doing my first full in Disney in January.
Yeah, dopey.
Oh,
Are you doing
that's
dopey?
right.
No, I'm not doing dopey.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
I'm not ready for dopey.
congratulations.
Thanks. I'm not ready for dopey. I don't know. I don't have interest in it right now. We'll see. Are you?
I don't believe that'll stay that way. You hang out with far too many Run Disney people, and I can guarantee you that at some point you'll be influenced.
I'm sure you're probably right. I used to say that I was never going to try for a full, and here I am training for a full. So
Are you
How it goes.
just doing the full?
I'm doing the full and the 10K.
And
Oh,
again,
nice.
this
Okay.
is where only in Disney can someone say,
I said
"Are you just
no.
doing
The
full?"
only reason I said that is because it must be
I know.
nice to not get up 4 days in a row.
Oh no, I agree.
It is.
At
is
that
nice to
time,
not
like,
get full.
Right.
if I was like,
Well,
I just have to do one of those mornings, that'd be
Right.
awesome.
It's why I've always done Goofy, because I can do 2 mornings, but I can't. Those extra 2 mornings are real hard.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
those are the long ones.
Goofy actually appeals to me more than Dopey does.
Yeah,
But I'm sure that'll change.
I've done Goofy several times now. That's mostly what I've done because of that reason. The 4 wake ups.
Mhm. The 3 on normal weekends is a lot, and by the half day, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
All right, Allie. Well, thank you very much for being on, and we will talk later.
Bye, Allie. Thank you.
Bye.
Nice. Allie, that was so